We'll see Baker Mayfield. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Bucs and the Falcons, and it's coming up next on Madden.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
So here are the Buccaneers ready to go on offense with a new man at the helm here for 2023 in his 6th season now in the NFL, Baker Mayfield.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice. Because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I'll tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. With career touchdown number 91, he joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it's Mike Evans who catches it with a touchdown reception. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready.
At their own 23.
Now the first running back taken back in April, the former Longhorn, Bijan Robinson. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
The numbers in last week's bowl game for Robinson. 19 carries, 63 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ritter back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Robinson up the middle.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown!
Mac Hollins,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Falcons respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their 2nd drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you could build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season. That allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Mayfield. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's a toss right side with White. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. That's out wide for Palmer. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. He's got a man wide open, complete. And in for a Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Now it's Crowder. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
Back to throw, Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. A gain of just 1. 2nd and 9. Looking to throw it here. Ritter.
He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down.
Here's Ritter.
And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10
at the 20. Oh, he's got a little down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw on target to Godwin here.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the draw, it's White. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Mayfield. This is White on the screen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Throwing, Mayfield. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield rolling to his right. He completes it right side of lane. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. He'll buy some time right. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Illegal touching. Offensive.
Kind of surprised they accept the penalty.
The only thing that comes to mind for me is they want to move them back 5 yards because they feel good about their defense. But in most situations, you take the down. That's what counts more.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Todd Bowles leaving his offense on the field. They're going to go for 2 here.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it. Down by... Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the 2nd quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Bucs are going to take possession as they get it at the 42-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Following the interception, Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Steps away to his left. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So we've hit halftime here in Tampa with the Bucs out in front. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Derek Carr, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just one game coming in. Next, we head up to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Devontae Adams, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. Nick Chubb, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. We saw a strong first half out of the former Heisman Trophy winner, Baker Mayfield. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime. Final preparations being made for the second half, both in terms of game plan and also hydration, because humidity is really going to catch up to these guys, no doubt. And for the call of the second half, we go back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. Desmond Ridder and the Atlanta offense set to go once more.
And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
That is caught on the move past the 40.
And all the way down to the 33-yard line. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Ridder off the play fake.
On the move to his left.
Ridder slides down, and he has enough for the first.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throughout a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. The throw over the middle, taken in. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now they're in the hurry up. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Mayfield looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Mayfield now. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O'Keefe. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now a hit and a loose football. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Right where this set of down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now in Tampa. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Ritter on 1st and 10. Now defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete passer we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
First target, first catch, and a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of London. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Ritter will set up to throw it. Man open, here is Crowder. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21. That one goes for 24 yards. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Sticking with the passing game. Here's Ritter again.
Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Ritter now.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. A field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Ritter will throw for it.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, more than 10% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall. And the Bucs are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. Now it's Crowder.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So out come the Falcons now.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. What we just saw there, it's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Ritter. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Another throw coming up here for Ritter. Throwing the out route, and Crowder makes the catch.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Going play action, Ritter.
touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
As most teams do, in the two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here, being chased out left.
Throw left side, holding by Otten.
Touchdown! Cade Otten, 36 yards.
And the Buccaneers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Off the play fake, it's Ritter.
Pressure too much. Down he goes. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Now Ritter.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.